She giving it up. She giving it up. Greetings, y'all. Welcome. Welcome to 773 Oracle and Tarot. How we doing, y'all? How we doing? Hey, to everybody that joined the live yesterday, thank you so much. That was a good one. Y'all. We try to bring on our guest, but baby, the that portal and the portal and the Mercury retrograde had different plans. All right. But we moving right along. We are definitely moving right along. We, trying to get this thing up and going. And besides, regardless. Anyway, y'all, greetings and welcome to 773 Oracle and Tarot. I'm here to give the collective, that is you, babies, your emotional and spiritual forecast for this fine day of November the 11th. In the year of our Lord, 2025. How we doing? Let me see. What else do I got to tell y'all? What I got? No. I guess that's about it. Yesterday, darling, that 1111 portal cracked shit wide open. It cracked it open with some major truths. A lot of shit people did not want to. Oh, look at you. There you are. I got them all where I needed them. Some major truths. And now we're sitting in that energy of the shit that came down. You know that energy where like you thought you was cool and then someone brought something into the mix and you're like, oh, wait a minute, maybe we're not so cool. Yeah, that's what we're sitting in right now. Today, Mars and Mercury retrograding, conjunction in Sagittarius. Yeah. Mars and Mercury retrograding conjunction. That is in the sign of Sagittarius. It's turning that truth into talk. Yeah, we like, can I have a moment of your time? Exactly what did you mean by that? Oh, that's that energy. Oh yeah. But here's the catch. What you say may not land how you meant it. Because this is a retrograde. Communication's gonna be fucked. With Mercury still retrograde, conversations can flip real fast. What starts as passion could turn into a debate. Or worse, an argument that doesn't need to happen. That's that Mercury retrograde, baby. Again, Mercury, it is the planet of communication, and it's turning inwards. People are going to be in their feelings. You're going to say things the way you're going to say things are going to be coming out of your mouth in the way that, see, just right now, Mercury's working on me right now. You're going to be saying things. It may not come out how you meant it, but it still came out. That's what we got going on right now. So be mindful of how quick that energy moves. Not every reaction deserves a response. So the collective, we learning how to speak from a place of power, not pressure. Power is subtle. Make sure you gather all your facts. Make sure you're not in your feelings. Then you say it. When the vibe starts to rise, stay grounded. Let everybody else do all the yelling. You stay grounded. Your tone matters just as much as your truth. You can say what you need to say. But if if what you need to say is going to be turned off, it's the same thing as if you didn't say shit at all. So Mars in Sagittarius, baby, Mars is bold. Mars is brave. In Sagittarius, it's ready to act. Maybe a little too ready. Mercury retrograding in Sagittarius. Sagittarius, we got Sagittarius to the second power. These mix-ups, misreadings, messages that come from the sideways, together, it's passionate energy that needs a filter. So aim that fire with the Sagittarians, aim that arrow with intention. I'm sorry, y'all. So listen. In Chicago, we just had our first major snow. It was really, really cold, and now it's 52 degrees. These allergies, they working on me, y'all. So please forgive me. All right, let me get some tarot vibes up in here. So the Knight of Swords right there. Look at him. The Knight of Swords. Yeah. Our mouth is running faster than our mind can catch up. This is like classic Mars Mercury combo. All right? Check this out. We got the Tower, but the Tower in reverse. It's a small shakeup. You know, it's going to clear space for better understanding, not the major. It's not the major kind that's going to level shit. No, no, no. It's just misunderstandings that are going to make way for a better line of communication, okay? And then we got Temperance. That sweet spot between honesty and harmony. So these cards are going to remind us that clarity doesn't need to be chaotic. Sometimes restraint, sometimes not saying the shit that you want to say, that is the real flex. And trust me, I know. Trust me, I know. The fact that I still got jobs, baby, that's listen, that's all the proof you need. That's all the proof you need. Because I'm real fast on wanting to get a bitch together. Oh, I'm real quick for that shit. Oh, wait a minute. I've been doing all this talking and no shuffling. So yeah. You want to watch your mouth. You want to watch your mouth. And especially nowadays, babies, we all, hold on, let me get this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. I'd have done a better mix, a better pool, but honey, I do not want this. I don't want this video to be too long. So yeah, so you know, watch what comes out your mouth, baby, okay? So here, we're going to give you an affirmation. We're going to affirm today. Here you go. I move with intention. I speak with clarity. My truth creates connection, not conflict. Yeah, Spirit gave me that, but now y'all pray for me that I can follow that, okay? I'm going to say it again. I move with intention. I speak with clarity. My truth creates connection, not conflict. All right? All right. So yeah, y'all, we are riding the afterglow of that 1111 portal. And right now the veil is very, very thin. The energy is very, very high. And the universe is listening. So if you've been feeling those cosmic nudges, trust them. And if you feel called to support the channel, and you can buy me a coffee or drop me a Venmo. Both links are in my profile. Every bit of love helps the energy keep flowing, all right? All right, with all that being said, y'all. Wait a minute. For our spiritual downloads, we're going to be using the Vintage Wisdom Oracle. One of my Mahdi's, they bought it for me, okay? So this is what we got. Okay, top card. I will be doing the elementals. I'll be doing the earth, the fire, the water, and the air signs on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Okay, follow me on all those platforms as well. All right. So the first card we got, there is no numerological aspect that we got to break down. No numbers we got to break down. First one is compassion. Yeah. We sitting in that afterglow, y'all. We're sitting in the afterglow of that 1111 portal. Like I said, energy is real high. With this card, Universal Mind is asking us to see others through love, not through judgment. Are you showing up with patience? Or are you just reacting out of reflex? Are you reacting out of pain? You know? Y'all, compassion doesn't mean weakness. It's strength that heals without the interruption of your ego. So with this card, Universal Mind is saying, love a little bit louder. Not everyone needs fixing. Some just need understanding. All right? So if this is the card we bought, today, respond gently to something that usually triggers you. Okay? Here's your affirmation for this. Oh, here's a good one, y'all. Here, collective, here, you're going to affirm with this card. I choose to love even when it's hard. I choose to love even when it's hard. Yeah. At the end of the day, y'all, all we're trying to do is find each other, is to just try to get back home. That's all we're doing. That's all we're doing. All right. All right, y'all. Like I said, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. Y'all, I'm going to go live tonight. I'm going to give you your astrological forecast for tomorrow this evening because I got to be at work at 6 a.m., meaning I got to be up at 4 a.m. So I ain't got time to play with you all, okay? So I'm going to be going live this evening at about 8:30. I'm going to give you all your forecasts, your spiritual breakdowns, all that madness, all right? All right, with all that being said, y'all know what to do. Have an amazing day. I'll see you all tonight, 8:30, all right? All right, bye, babies.